This is not normally how I open up my videos. I just hopped out of the shower. I thought I would come out here really quick. We got a hammock set up between the two trees where the tree house was. So I thought I would come out here. So with my anxiety the past couple weeks, it's been hard to, you know, I haven't felt the need to, or the want, I should say, to pick up the camera because when I'm feeling anxious inside, I can't put on this face of like, everything's good, and I don't know, I'm probably gonna sound crazy talking about it like this, but if you understand it, then you understand it. I feel like I'm really bad at talking about my feelings, even to Brett. Like, I am horrible. He's actually, like, when there's an issue, he comes to me first thing, this freaking airplane. When there's an issue, he comes to me right away. I hold it in. I know that's not healthy, but that's like, oh no, oh, phew. My coffee almost tipped. You know, I know that's not the healthiest thing, but that's just something that I'm working through. And so what I'm getting at is, like, someone made me feel uncomfortable, and instead of stopping it right away, I tried to like downplay it. Shep, this is not going how I had planned. I don't know what I'm saying. My coffee's getting dumped over. I felt uncomfortable about something, but instead of saying something right away, because of how I am, I let it go because I didn't want confrontation. I didn't want to overthink things. I didn't want to not make a scene, but like, I didn't want things to get out of hand or me overreact. So I waited. And then it got to the point where it triggered my anxiety so bad that I had to stay home when Brett took the kids out to the lake one weekend. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like, Brett came to me and he's like, you need to set boundaries. And my best friend told me that too. Like, start setting boundaries. The second an issue arises, set that boundary for your own mental health, for you personally. And you know, my best friend Lisa and Brett are very similar, and they're outgoing. They will tell you how it is. They are very blunt. You know, that kind of thing. And so I think being around them also pushes me to protect myself and be like, it's okay to do that. It's okay to set boundaries with people. It's okay to tell people how you feel. I think my thing is, I don't want to look like an a-hole, and maybe that's what I'm so worried about. I'm so concerned about other people that I put myself last. And so I think that's what I'm working on, and I think that's what triggers my anxiety, because if I don't confront something right away, then I sit there and dwell on it, and then the next thing happens, and then I like overanalyze. And anyways, this is a very long explanation, but I think I just had to get that out because you know, my anxiety has been triggered randomly, and I couldn't figure out why. And now I'm realizing, set boundaries for yourself, set boundaries for your mental health. If that makes any sense, or anybody can relate, I hope that meant something. I'm not good at talking about my feelings. I'm just not. And I know what I'm trying to get at in my mind, but I don't always explain it the right way. So anyways, if you can relate to that, if you got something out of that, do with it what you will. Today we have kind of a busy day of running around. Maylee's ear has a hematoma. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's where like there's like a blood filled pocket in the top of her ear. And so you can kind of see, May, you see how her ear's hanging down? It's pulling that down, and I don't want the cartilage to get messed up on her ear. So she has an appointment today to hopefully get that drained. So along with her vet appointment, there's a lot of other things that I need to get done today, but I just thought I would come out here first thing. It was just, normally I don't like talk about maybe heavier topics like that. Sometimes you watch a video and they talk about something that you don't realize you need to hear, or you're like, you know what, they're going through that too. And it's okay to feel how I feel, kind of thing. So I guess that's my point in talking about things. This guy, I don't think he's spraying the field, but he does like spins and like crazy stuff above our house or above the fields, but it's really cool to watch him.
She's like, yay, yay,
Oh.
yay, yay.
Just take this part off. Oh,
I didn't know.
Shep is not happy. Maybe get down. Oh my gosh, what if she hops up here? Someone was looking for a little snack. Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. She like chased me down. So I have come over here.
Hey.
Keep her off the seats because I don't want her toenails to pop a hole in my
I
leather.
can't be as calm as Shep.
That would, oh, Shep's not calm. Alright, we gotta get
Look in the window.
Shep is so mad. Here.
He's eating nothing.
Alright, so we have to take Maylee to the vet, like I said earlier. She has that like pocket thing in her ear, and
To be honest, he looks way
I don't
more
know how they do it. I think they just get, I think it looks cute too, but I think it can mess up the cartilage in her ear. So we just, I don't know what they're gonna do for it, but this should be interesting because last time I had to take Shep into the vet. Brett had to go with me because he's such a pain in the butt. All right, let's see how this turns out. Okay, stop one is done. Maylee either has to get, if we choose surgery, that's like $1,000.
700.
That's fun. Between $700 and $1,000, or basically she does have a hematoma. It's just from rough housing. It's a blood vessel. The tip of her ear is filled with a blood pocket. So he said he gave her a little steroid. Look, there's a bird eating the chicken came up, and Daylin gave her some Cheetos. Anyways,
Literally every day.
The bird's eating it too.
so the vet put her on a little steroid to kind of help with the process of clearing her ear. Her ear could look like a cauliflower ear, like a wrestler, but it will probably still hang down. If we choose to do the surgery, they punch holes in it, drain the blood, sew it up, and then there's still the potential that her ear could still be laid down. But if we just leave it, it will go away on its own in a couple months. So that's the route that we are going. So I gotta just talk to Brad about that. But now we are doing
And spicy the Cheeto.
Wow.
so now I have to figure out where this contracting place is that's going to be doing our roof. So basically I had a bunch of different samples that I was able to pick from, and so Brett was really liking the gray. I really liked the black, and so hold on, I'll show you pictures really quick. This is what, just like looks wise, because I'm a visual person, this is the gray that Brett likes, and then this is the black that I like.
I like the black.
Black, the gray, and Brett's like, truthfully, I don't care, so I am gonna go with
Roll down the
the
window.
black because I think that would look really nice, because right now the roof is gray.
Roll down.
So doing that, changing the shutters, the black shutters to wood, and then we also talked about painting the house at some point, so I just think that would look really sharp.
Oh.
So I gotta go let them know what we chose,
All right, she's going
then
for
we have
the
to head in-
Target.
and then we have to head into town to grab some stuff at the grocery store, some drinks.
Yay.
So we have been getting a ton of zucchini out of our garden, like a ridiculous amount. The zucchini, the watermelon, and the butternut squash are just literally overtaking the whole side of the garden. I have 3 zucchini here. I think total I had 8, and we got 8 within like a week period. So I told Brett, I'm like, we will be eating zucchini for like the next year, so get used to it. So I have these 3 zucchini now, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and make zucchini muffins.
A new place, a new home for a while. Let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back. Take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by. Life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. 'Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. 'Cause I found my way. 'Cause I found my way. 'Cause I found my way.
So I have been cleaning out my garage. We decided whatever, you know, if we're gonna be moving in the next couple years, we are not gonna pour Brett's shop. He wanted to pour concrete so that he could work in there. We decided to save the money, and so we moved everything. I moved everything back from my garage. All his stuff was in my garage in a pile. It looked horrible. So we moved it back in his garage. We have to set up shelves and everything. So then I also cleaned out my garage. I don't know if you remember what it looked like before. Don't mind the 500 four-wheelers, but everything is now open. So this is the kids' four-wheeler. It's a little Honda. This is one that Brett just got, but something's wrong with it that he can't quite fix it. I mean, he can fix it, but he doesn't want to put a bunch of money into it, so I think he's gonna trade it. This is the one that I'm trying to learn how to ride, because instead of just literally getting on it and pressing the gas and going, like, you also have to shift. But this one is easy. With this one, you actually have to like let go of the clutch, hit the gas, roll into it, and I have a hard time doing that, plus shifting, if that makes any sense to you. So this one is just, the yellow one is trickier for me to ride. This green one was one that he got. It is his aunt's that passed away, so that one is kind of like a yard, because we don't have a side-by-side or anything, so that one is kind of like our yard four-wheeler. And then this one is this other yellow one. The pull the pull start on it got screwed up, and it needs to go back to Brett's dad's. So we do have a lot in here, but you know what? It is keeping Brett busy. He has hardly been playing Xbox. Usually he comes home and like chills and plays Xbox. Well, now that this garage is cleaned up, he comes in here, tinkers with stuff. We all kind of hang out in here, listen to music, and it has been so nice to just be hanging out in a garage again. Like, that's what we grew up doing, hanging out together. I help him work on stuff, so that's been nice. But I need to take care of the little baby chicks too. What? Hi, babies. Look how big they are getting. These guys are getting so big. So those are like the normal sized chickens. And then these guys are almost the same size as the big guys. They're getting so big, but they're ready for me to feed them. But this gate has also been, I think in the last video you saw us building this gate. This has been awesome. Watch out. See, this is a regular size, like our regular size hen, and here's the babies. And they're, I mean, oh, let's not do that. They're still a bit smaller, but crabby today, are we?
say what?
I said I didn't show the actual door.
You're just gonna show it for that long though?
No, I'm gonna add all your commentary into the background of this.
I'm saying you're just gonna show just the whole vlog's gonna be of the door because you're still
Just the door.
just the door.
Just the door, and then you talking in the background. So that door that we were just working on is the door to this, and as much as I like it being open, the kids would reach their hands in there and like they busted one of the, it's like an old window, but they busted one of the little wooden like pieces that went down the middle, and then it's just there's mixed match baskets and then stuff and then stuff kind of gets thrown in there. So this is where that door is going to go. So eventually I will sand the front of it and stain it. Maybe I might just leave it that wood color depending on how it will look with the other like wood things in here. So I'm gonna make dinner. Brett just went, took the four-wheeler down to his parents' house, so I'm gonna make dinner and then head out there as well. It's Friday, so we kind of have, even though Brett works tomorrow, so I don't know. We're tired, but we don't want to just sit and do nothing. So kind of keeping his parents company a little bit, hanging out down there. So that is what we are doing for the rest of the evening. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in our next video. Bye.